Yeah, people, what's up? It's Jampiel back at it again, and I'm very honored and happy here to basically give a recap or a review of the KSAFA Championship and Major League Final. A lot of people are dubbing the Championship Final or the Super League Final one of the best ever, but before we get to that, let us start what happened in the first final between Augustone and Dwayne Park in the Major League Face-Off. So if you have watched my preview video of the final, you would have seen or heard that I have outlined that Augustone is taking this game very, very serious because it's more than just a trophy for them. It is a way back into the JPL, which they believe that's where they should be. So they were taking this one very serious, but unfortunately for them, Dwayne Park actually took the lead first. And in 22nd minute, Tajay McIntosh scored to put Dwayne Park into the lead. So from then, Dwayne Park basically tried to control and contain it, but in the 68th minute, an own goal by Adon Day actually leveled the score for Augustone. So you feel like fate was in Augustone's hands at that point, as the 89th minute, David Robinson scored the winning goal to give the championship and a spot into, the championship to Augustone. The Peter Davis-led team were delighted, and as you can see, they had a nice trophy to go along into their spot into what essentially is the third tier in Jamaican football. Alright, so that's, again, it was Augustone versus Dwayne Park. Once again, it finishes 2-1. Now for the big game now that started at 7:30. The one that people are dubbing one of the greatest Super League final they have ever seen. Boystone was taking on the men from the Army JDF. A match that would decide, of course, a placement in the Jamaican Football Championship Tier 2 for next season. Now, these two, as I said, they face off a couple times this season, and they have neutralized each other in each encounter, so be a good betting man if you're actually betting on a draw again. Boystone actually took the lead in the 28th minute with a Donald Waters header that came from a cross from Sebastian Leng and put it into the net. So Boystone started stronger, but the JDF rallied and came back in the 31st minute when JDF equalized after Ajani Hopeton turned the ball into his own goal. So the game, went back and forth from there, and when you thought that breakthrough wouldn't happen before extra time, in the 81st minute, JDF's Kendrick Clark actually hit the post with a low shot. So a lot of people felt at that point it's definitely no chance we're going to have a winner before extra time. But just 2 minutes later, in the 83rd minute, JDF went ahead with Devonto Francis converting across from 5 yards out to give the JDF men a lead late in the game. So I'm not sure they were celebrating too hard or thinking the job was done. I know that a lot of their fans were thinking the job was done. But in the 89th minute, Boystone find an equalizer after Kevin Johnson was fouled and Denville Watson scored from the penalty spot to make it 2-2. So right at the death, that penalty cost JDF dearly, and it went to extra time. In extra time, of course, both teams carved up some chances, some half chances, but nobody could convert, and both teams basically level again after extra time to go to exciting but drama-filled penalty shootout. From there, the penalties went back and forth, some teams missing, both teams missing, some going in, and eventually Boystone won out with a 6-5 winner. Penalty runs to give Boystone a big victory and of course a spot in the championship tier. So that's another title for Boystone, and of course it comes with a big prize, or probably the biggest prize of them all, a promotion into tier 2. But hold on, according to coach Andrew Price, they may not go. He was quoted in the Star by saying, "The fact of the matter is that tier 2 is an expensive venture and we need the requisite support and sponsorship to participate. We want to participate, but it has to be for us to be sustainable throughout the competition. We have to look at all angles to see if we are able to compete and be sustainable in the competition. But at this point, I can't give a definite answer, but we hope and we want to participate." So that's Andrew Price stating that the team may opt out of going into tier 2 because of financial reasons, and you kind of understand. I mean, just this season in the Jamaica Championship where a team had to forfeit the rest of their games and drop out mid-season. So it's actually not that easy on them financially wise, but it would be a damn shame if they don't make it, because they actually earn it on the pitch and the players them did all they can to get them into tier 2. So we wait and see on that. If I get any information, I will update you guys. As for the runners-up JDF, it was a valiant effort, a good try in the season. They did all they could. and to lose out because of our own goal and eventually penalties, it does so the thing go. So they will try again come out next season, or if Boystone decide not to take up the invitation to go to tier 2, it would go to the runners-up, which is still JDF. So if JDF decide to accept it, we could see them probably playing the championship tier next season. So let us look out for that as well. But for right now, they are the losers, but they put up a good fight. But overall, congratulations to Boystone and Augustown for coming out and winners, and a good display by all 4 teams as both matches were entertaining. I have to give a good shout out to J. Ray and Nephew as well, who not only is a major sponsor of the JPL, but a major sponsor of KSAFA. They definitely putting their money into local football. My only wish is for next season is that maybe they can get to probably a bigger venue, maybe Sabina Park, and we probably can get it onto TV. For now, it was a good final and a good show. Josh them come out at halftime and light up the place, so the people in on it had a good time. Anyway, people, that is all I got here, Jamaican fan. I just giving you an update on what happened in the KSAFA finals, as I did the previous show on Friday. So, of course, this is the review show. And, we look forward to more local football. Again, Tier 2 is heating up. JPL legendary clubs like Reno is buying to come back into the JPL. So, we'll see how that one goes. But anyway, guys, I'm wrapping up here. Again, if you're new here, please like, subscribe, and share as we cover JPL and we try our best to touch on all facets of local football. We even want to touch on a bit of reggae boys as June 6th is coming up, people. So don't forget June 6th, we have a big World Cup qualifier against Dunrep at the National Stadium. But for now, I'm signing off, people. YouTube, big up on yourself.